Representative Clyburn, you are you're into health care, you're into concerns of the Black Caucus. I've been hearing back and forth about this health care bill. Some say Pelosi's got the votes to get the Senate version passed, and then, of course, things might actually change in a reconciliation. What do you think is really going to happen if you had your crystal ball?
Well, I've got a little more than a crystal ball. It is my job to count the votes. And I can tell you the votes are not there for the Senate passed plan. We can get votes, as I said to the president on more than one occasion. We can pass health care. It cannot be what the Senate has sent us. There are a couple of things wrong. I'm saying a couple. There are a lot of things wrong with the Senate bill. Number one, that Nelson Amendment is in the Senate bill. We lost Massachusetts.
Nelson, Nebraska bill.
Yes.
Right.
We lost Massachusetts in large measure because that became sort of the placard for health care up there. He got our candidate in Massachusetts was beaten down. Nelson himself was run out of a pizza parlor by his own constituents. And the bill was supposed to be, the amendment was supposed to benefit them. There is so-called Louisiana Purchase. There are a bunch of things in there because the House passed a very clean health care bill. And I want your listeners to remember, when the health care bill passed the House, 60% of the American people approved of what we did. It got under 40% when they started larding it up in the Senate, and people got upset with it. That's why we cannot pass that bill in the House. They pay for it. The Senate is paying for this thing with this excise tax on what they call Cadillac plans. Now, there's a woman I just talked to in here today. You know what the Cadillac plan is?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. She said, me and my son, I had a small business, and my plan was $23,000. I don't think I had a Cadillac plan. I had a family plan for me and my son, and I'm a single mom. I don't want to see that tax. So we got to get rid of that stuff.
Union workers gave up all kinds of finances in order to get better health care.
That's exactly right. They gave up wages time and time again to get good health care for their children and grandchildren and themselves, for that matter. So now all of a sudden we can say, okay, you give up your wages. Now we can penalize you with a tax. So these things we've got to work out. Now, the House, as you know, has got some problems with trusting the Senate. So what they're saying is, okay, Senate, we're going to hold your bill until you pass our fixes. We're going to fix this. You pass the fixes, then we'll send it back to us, and we'll send those things back to you together.
I want to just change the topic for just a second. I don't want to hold you long.